Greetings, esteemed viewers, and welcome to Trainer Nick Battles. This is my battle versus this lady named Serena, carrying Lucario, Venusaur, Delphox, Mewtwo, Salamence, and Lapras. If you've watched my previous battles, you should know by now I have an intense dislike for anyone who carries any type of legendaries on their team, but this is Mewtwo, so it's pretty cool, and it's only one of them, so I'll let it slide. So, as you can see, she's leading with Lapras, and I'm leading with camera problems, also my Crobat X-Wing. And I'm not going to stay in for this because I'm predicting an Ice Beam, so I U-turn to Delphox. Now, I know that Delphox can probably take a Surf from Lapras, so I try to burn it, which doesn't work, which is unfortunate. And with that result, I'm going to switch out into my Umbreon, Mysterion. Now, Umbreon usually likes to stay alive with leftovers in its massive bulk and use Curse while it builds up Curse boosts to pass on to something else. So, Ice Beam happened, didn't do very much. It's happened again didn't do very much. And then she's gone for Sheer Cold, and realizing that she's got Sheer Cold on her Pokemon, I figure it's probably a good idea now to just pass those boosts off, because otherwise I will eventually get hit by Sheer Cold. But Sheer Cold hits me now anyway for the OHKO, because Sheer Cold. So I send in my Sound type, which is Frisking, finds the Icicle Plate, and I don't stay in because obviously there's going to be an Ice Beam, and that would be bad. So I switch out to my Snorlax to take the Ice Beam, because Snorlax carries an Assault Vest and massive special defense, and then it can just throw attacks at Lapras, or Lapras can keep Sheer Colding me. I am pretty lucky that Sheer Cold has a terrible accuracy, because otherwise I would have been eaten a lot in this battle, and that wouldn't have been good. So in comes Mewtwo, and I'm happy with that. I am fine with that, because Mewtwo can use Thunderbolt, that's fantastic. I'll just use Crunch. And with Snorlax's attack, that's going to do a fair amount of damage, and it got a critical hit too. I don't know why she didn't just immediately go for Aura Sphere. It probably would have been more effective than using Thunderbolt, but there you go. So now it's out to Lucario, and I'm just going to Earthquake that if I stay alive after the Aura Sphere, which I don't, because, well, Aura Sphere is super effective and critical hit, even though I am super duper special defensively bulky. But that's fine, because I can use Flamethrower on the Lucario, and for some reason she's got Power Up Punch, which leads me to believe that this is the Lucario that you get in-game. By the way, I'm sorry that the camera is angled like that. It's, pretty annoying. Sometimes it angles and sometimes it doesn't. I'm not sure why. So, that's down. Out comes Salamence. I know that I outspeed Salamence, and being intimidated doesn't matter on a special attacker. So I'm just going to U-turn away from that and switch in something else. So out comes my Underill, my shiny Aegislash, who will absorb the dragon attack and use King's Shield to reduce that dragon's attack by a fair amount. So I switched to this and used Gyro Ball. I put Gyro Ball on Underill because Underill, with its base speed of 30, has a negative speed nature and terrible speed IVs, because that's how I bred it. So its Gyro Ball is really quite strong, and Underill is meant to be a receiver of Curse. If it did receive Curse, then its Gyro Ball would be amazing because of the lower speed and higher attack. Unfortunately, that just doesn't happen. So for some reason, the Delphox carries Mystical Fire, which, okay, it decreases my special attack, that's probably a good idea. But why don't you have Flamethrower or Fire Blast? Why do you have Mystical Fire? So I switch in my Fox, because my Fox, like her Fox, will resist both of her Fox's stabs. I'm going to use Wish and see what happens, and she uses Future Sight, so while I was expecting to die there, it doesn't matter that much. because Wish will just get me back that much HP. So I'm going to Wish again. See what happens. More Psyshock. And then I take the Future Sight attack. But the Wish will come back to me this turn, after the Delphox has been taken down by my Flamethrower. Now, my Motherfoxer carries Switcheroo, as well as the ability Magician. It's meant to be able to steal items, which doesn't happen very well when your opponent doesn't have many items on their Pokemon. And she's now down to her Venusaur, which is burned. And I could keep spamming Flamethrowers at it, because, well, why not? But it does have Thick Fat, and I'm now asleep, so I figure, well, screw that noise, I'm going to switch out to something else. Even though it's burned and everything else. So in comes Sound Type again. Sound Type has been around for a lot of this battle. And it's going to take Petal Blizzard even better than Motherfoxer could, because it double resists it. Burn's doing quite well. I use Flamethrower, getting it down to that much HP, but then she uses Synthesis. And because I know that Flamethrower isn't going to do more than half HP in a turn, and she can just keep using Synthesis, I'm just going to U-turn out of this, because why wouldn't I? So I U-turn out and send in X-Wing, because I know X-Wing can just stab Brave Bird this Venusaur into death. And that is exactly what happens right now, well, after the burn happens. So here we go, Brave Bird, down it goes, and smash. There goes Venusaur, and that's the end of the battle. So, thanks for the battle, Serena. Thanks for watching, audience. I enjoyed having the battle. I enjoyed bringing you the battle. Please like, subscribe, whatever else. Share the video if you want to, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!